bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Kansas offense will have the football first. Mizzou put a spanking on the Jayhawks the last time they met.
Wins always feel great, but Missouri blowing out Kansas for them, that was ecstasy for their players, coaches, and fans.
Yeah, and it's just an awesome opportunity to be like, yeah, we own you. Like, go back to where you came from and just letting you know, like, this rivalry isn't a rivalry between us and you.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. All the way back to the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Missouri's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Trying play action. Looking to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Hardy. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891. It's unfortunate with conference realignment that this rivalry game kind of went away. I wish we saw it more often.
Yeah, and we've seen it all across college football. We get robbed of the rivalries, and then in turn, we kind of forget about them. So good to have this rivalry back.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking to throw. The screen, he can go. Got it out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, the offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield, that's when the defense just has to come up with an opportunity to make the interception in the end zone. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that.
Works the middle. Breaks into the open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henderson. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. They stripped it out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Powers through. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. He'll do it himself. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
Back, it's Daniels. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating.
Makes the catch down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Now, this is a gamble here, going for it on 4th and long from their own 40. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. looking to fire. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Coleman. Bust through behind his pad. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed on the outside. It's Hardy.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll throw on 3rd down. Buying some time. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pickett. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, so much to break down from a spirited first half between the Tigers and the Jayhawks.
The Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to...
Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the run, fires downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing.
Turning it on! Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Quarterback making checks. He wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Going for 6. Touchdown, Missouri! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Kansas offense returns to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Under fire. Turns it loose. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Spins away from the defense. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Kansas! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, and this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Fair catch, called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He breaks a tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Made a defender miss. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. lets it fly. Wideout trying to get it in. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Missouri, 26, Kansas.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it's sir.
Running room in the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
With the catch, it's Hardy. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a dub.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make...
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on first down. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Jayhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Got it set up on the outside. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a tie game in the final 2 minutes. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. And he's got it for a big play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look.
There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. First down and 5 after the penalty. Handoff to the lone back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Trying to slam in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Here comes the field goal unit. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. Splits the uprights. Good. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead.